Hey guys, we're here with another episode of DIY with Danny. We're gonna get you all the construction hacks so you can do it yourself. Now remember, if it doesn't turn out like the video we're gonna show you, hit that refresh button or watch the video again. All right, so here you can see we got our makeshift curtains. We're gonna eliminate that today and put up some real curtains. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and get started. We're gonna give you a little design hack here. So this is a little sneak peek into design. When you're doing your curtains, you have a window here. You want to be roughly about, it depends on if you have a 8-foot ceiling or a 10-foot ceiling or a 12-foot ceiling. Here we got 8-foot ceiling. So you want to make the room feel a little bit taller. You want to be about 4 inches above the window sill and then about 4 inches off to the side. That's also going to allow you to make the window and the shade open up a lot more so you get more sunlight in. But that's one of the things you want to think about. It's an option. You don't have to do it that way, but we always like doing it that way. Some stuff we're going to be using. We've got our drill, we got the curtain rod, we got some drill bits, drill tips, tape measure. We're going to go ahead and put these screws in, but before we do, we need to pre-drill the hole because these heads are a little bit soft when you get them from the manufacturer. So if you get against the stud, this will tend to strip out. You want to find a drill bit that's a little bit smaller than the diameter of the screw. So we're going to go ahead and pre-drill with this screw and we'll show you what that looks like. Mount these screws. Since we pre-drilled, we should be able to get in there relatively easy. And the way that they have these designed is that you actually have a slot here to where you can put it in and bring it down. So you can get the screw pretty much started, get it almost all the way to the wall, but not quite. And then you can put it on and then you can tighten up the last little bit. So let's go ahead and get this side in. Just like how we did over there, we're gonna put the screw in. Get it pretty close to the wall, because this is going to just slip over. There it is. We're about 75% of the way there. Next, we're going to put these screws in on the bottom and hang our curtain and curtain rod. All right, so now we're going to put the bottom screws in. We pre-drilled it. Could do a curl from there. Do a chin up on that side. So we're just going to go ahead and check the level on this, make sure it's all good. As you can see, we have the bubble. You want it right in the center. That means your bracket's nice and level. So if you're like me and you can't find good help these days and you have to do it by yourself, this is one good hack. We have this, you screw it onto the one side. And what that allows you to do, put the curtain up to where it doesn't fall out. So you're gonna grab your curtain rod, you're gonna run one through, you're gonna fold it, fold it, fold it, fold it, keep going, almost there, fold it again, fold it again. Now watch this. Just let it go. Then you want to take your other curtain and you want to open it up. There you go. Then you want to fold it again, fold it again. Keep going. You're almost there. Voila, we're set. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and hang this up. One thing we gotta do first is, if you look, there's a set screw here that we have to unscrew, and you can just unscrew with your hand. It's not very tight. What this does, this allows you to come back later, lock it in, and it'll put a little tension on there. It's not meant to hold you or anything like that, so don't try and hang from it, but it will grab it to where when you're opening the curtains, you don't move the rod. So let's go ahead and place this up in there. So the manufacturer sends you with 3 of these guys. Now we don't always need it in the center because sometimes we have a smaller window. But let's go ahead and step back and see if this is something that we're gonna actually need. Yeah, it looks like there's a little bit of a sag because if I raise this up just a hair, you can see it's a little bit straighter there. So we're gonna go ahead and install this, and then we're gonna close out these blinds and see how much privacy and darkness it gets us. Let's do it. We got the curtain rods in. We're no longer going to need this beautiful sign. It's unfortunate. We also did put another one in the center because it was sagging a little bit. So let's go ahead and close these off. See how much privacy it gets us. Wow. Look at that. What a difference. Now we got privacy. We got some sunlight protection. I'm really happy about how this turned out. So that's another episode of DIY with Danny. Be sure to comment on the hack you most want to see. And what we're gonna do is we're gonna get that pin to the top for whoever gets selected. Don't forget to subscribe, like our channel, click that bell. Thanks again.